When I started docent training, I didn't pay much attention to the GPS global positioning satellite hanging above here. My mentors described it as very excitedly as a very unique artifact. I kind of thought, so what? A global positioning satellite. Sputnik and the other space artifacts seemed like they would be much more interesting. Remarkably, Sputnik, the very first satellite to go into orbit, was the basis for GPS positioning. Scientists realized they could track the Sputnik satellite by the Doppler effect of its change in radio frequency as it traveled in the skies above. By reversing the calculation, scientists realized they could calculate the position of a person on Earth if they knew the position of the satellite in space. The museum's Boeing GPS satellite was used for thermal testing to document that it could survive the rigors of space temperature extremes. Global positioning is perhaps the most revolutionary spin-off of space technology that we have. It revolutionized the way we do complete daily tasks, and it changed global economies. The global positioning system is something we now mostly take for granted. We use cell phone apps to tell us the time of day, give us driving directions, order pizza, and it also is used for complex tasks as complex as self-driving cars. The initial deployment of the GPS system cost American taxpayers $12 billion. To operate the GPS system on a daily basis costs about $2 million. Did you realize that it costs about $30 million to operate Congress? Today, there are 4 billion GPS devices deployed worldwide. Between 1984 and 2017, GPS generated an estimated $1.4 trillion of economic benefit. The cost-benefit ratio of GPS is about $1 of cost for every $100 of economic benefit. The economic impact of a GPS outage is estimated to be $1 billion per day. An outage of 30 days during the critical planting season would cost taxpayers about $45 billion. The initial constellation of 31 GPS satellites assured that up to 9 GPS satellites were visible at any given location in the United States. If you can pick up the signal from 4 GPS satellites, you can calculate position location to within a few inches. The redundancy of 9 satellites assures accurate location down to a centimeter or less. Until the year 2000, the Department of Defense imposed restrictions on the accuracy of GPS, limiting location accuracy to about 10 meters. This was because of concerns that adversaries might use GPS in an adverse way against American interests. In the year 2000, selective availability was removed, and overnight, GPS accuracy increased by 10 times. GPS does not require a user to transmit any data. It operates independently of GPS towers and does not require internet or cell phones connectivity for use. It is freely available to anyone with a GPS receiver. A visiting Kansas farmer recently told me that his modern farm equipment could not even operate without the GPS system. GPS also is useful for optimizing irrigation, saving precious water for watering crops. Before 1990, a GPS receiver cost about $3,000. Today, a GPS receiver costs about $1.50. I can scarcely exit my driveway without entering a GPS destination into my GPS car receiver. Look at that satellite hanging from the ceiling. A GPS satellite, truly an amazing space artifact.